Howdy folks. Today I'm going to walk you through how awesome this AutoField Triangle Pro rooftop tent is, sold in the States here by ProMaxx US. I apologize if there's any wind noise or dog running through the shot. I'm out in the woods and it's a little windy, and I brought my dog with me. So what I'm gonna do today is show y'all the tent, what it's about, what's awesome about it. And first I'm gonna show y'all how to set it up. It's super easy. All right, so I have my tent mounted on a roof rack, an aftermarket roof rack. But the nice thing about this tent is you can install it on standard crossbars very easily. So the way that you pop the tent up is very simple. You have two heavy duty latches. It's a wedge style tent, so it opens like a triangle, which I'm about to show you. So you only need to latch it in the back, which saves you some walking around the vehicle to pop it down. So all you got to do is unlatch those two latches, give it a little push, and it pops itself up. So what makes this the Pro is this portion right here, which sticks out a little bit further, gives you some more headroom, gives you just generally more room inside the tent, kind of sets it apart from other wedge tents that you might see. What's really great about this tent as well is I currently have two pillows, all of my sheets, my bedding, and the ladder inside of the tent. There was no issues popping it down, getting that all to fit, which is really nice. Saves some room inside the truck. So let's take the ladder out and I'll show you how to set up the Pro part. All right, so we grab our ladder, unhook it here. You can do one of two things. You can hook it into the track that goes around the tent, or if your roof rack allows it, you can also hook it onto there. All right, make sure that it's sturdy, not at too far of an angle, and then you can climb on in. So what makes the Pro work is this metal bar that is clipped into two little swivel brackets on each side that I'll show you how to connect to in just a second. And you just push it out. Just push it out all the way, and then inside the tent there are two arms that swing down that keep it pushed out all the way. I'm going to take you inside the tent and show you that. All right, so inside the tent, here's the bar that I showed you. And here are the two rotating brackets. You have one on each side. And this bar just clips over this like a peg. Very simple. And that allows it to rotate out and support it. And the two arms are here. These just swing down. You hook them in up here. And then you have a little locking mechanism to keep them out. And that just helps when it's windy, rainy, just to keep it in place. Installing the arms is very easy. You just swing them down, stick them on right here, and then clamp that in place so it stays out, and you are good to go. So now that is properly secured, and it won't go anywhere. That is pretty much it for the setup on the Triangle Pro rooftop tent. A few neat features. You have this upper window that has a screen. There's a rain fly on the top, so you can see through. It has mosquito netting and then just this clear portion, so that's awesome, so you can stargaze. All of the doors and windows have bug netting and waterproof closure. So you have three, all three do the same. This back one obviously rolls up, and it has these little clips right here. So if you undo those, which is a lot of fun with one hand, you can see that it'll just roll down and you can zip it into place like such. There's Murph wondering why she's not in the tent. So yeah, that's as easy as it is for setup inside. Other features inside, you have an anti-condensation mat, which is really nice. Minimize moisture inside the tent. You have some cubbies on each side to hold phones, chargers, whatever. And then you also have this little net portion right here to hold blankets, pillows, clothes, whatever. Here she is in all of her glory. The AutoField Triangle Pro tent is fully set up. Extremely easy setup, nothing complicated, just a few steps. I think it's worth a few extra steps for this wedge, this stick out portion, because you get plenty of headroom, a little bit less claustrophobic than your standard wedge, and I think it looks fantastic. Really sets it apart from the competition. Some other neat accessories that you get, these two shoe bags that just hook into these little loops on the outside of the tent. Really nice to have, so you don't have to put your shoes inside the tent. And then one of my favorite parts is this little LED light strip that I have velcroed to the bar. It's a very nice soft white, so it will provide some great ambient lighting during the evening, but not too much so that you can't, you blind yourself, can't see in the dark. Operation's very simple. It's just a little touch button right here. It's not actually a button, it's like capacitive, which is pretty neat. And it's just powered by USB with a substantially long cable. It only draws 2 watts, so you could run this thing for a very long time with minimal power draw. Some other neat exterior features. You have the M8 track all the way around. You just slide your bolt in here. You can attach things to the side, such as a shower awning or other small accessories. If you can't find M8 bolts, you can use 5/16. It's very similar in size. In terms of specs, it is 63 kilograms or about 139 pounds or so. It's about 83 inches long, 52 inches wide, and your headroom inside is about 55 inches. So it's a pretty substantial tent. It doesn't weigh too much, which is nice for being completely hard shell aluminum. Very easy to mount on your vehicle, very stylish. You could put solar on top if you wanted. You could install crossbars with the M8 track to mount lightweight items. And yeah, this is the tent. I am very happy with it. I think for the price you get an incredible value. And I mean, just look at the thing. It's an awesome rooftop tent. Definitely check them out. AutoField Triangle Pro, sold here in the United States by ProMaxx US. Get yourself one.